Episode 3: Available Time and Productive Time.
Hi, my friends. In the last episode, we were discussing about 3 fallacies. Time management is a misnomer. No time is a misnomer. Time saving techniques. All these things are misnomer because you have no control on time, so you cannot manage time. All of us get the same amount of time regardless of our position, and so you cannot say, I have no time. You cannot save and accumulate time to carry forward to the next day, so there can be no time-saving techniques. In this episode, I'm going to discuss a very, very important aspect called available time and productive time. You may recall, in the last episode, I said there is a return on investment with reference to any resource. When you invest money, you expect a return on investment, and you look for projects on which you can invest your money. Time is also a very important resource. In fact, it is the scarcest and the most valuable of all resources. So, when you invest 100,000 rupees on a project, at the end of a specific period of time, you want to know how much that 100,000 rupees has produced in terms of result. If the result is more, you invest more on that project. On the other hand, if you are not getting anything in return and the money is wasted, you don't want to waste your money anymore on that project. The same principle applies to time also. Let's say that you have an hour and every day you spend an hour on some project. For example, you want to reduce weight. You go to a gym. At the end of a month or so, you check your weight and there is a reduction in your weight. Then you say, oh, I invested my time and this is the return I got. Then you are encouraged to invest your time on exercising. So you had an available time of 8 hours, and that 8 hours produced some return. And so you call this as productive time. On the other hand, if you invest your time and you don't get anything in return, you don't say you invested your time, you say I spent my time. It's something like money. There are a lot of things on which you spend your money. For example, you spend money on entertainment. You buy certain gadgets and you say, I spent my money. But if you buy a computer and the computer is able to help you in your profession, then you say, I invested my money on this computer. The same thing applies to time also. So there is available time and there is productive time. Normally, available time is not equal to productive time. Let me again compare money. All the money that you invest may not produce result. Certain amount of wastage will be there. Similarly, your available time will not always produce result. Please understand this. So, before investing your time on any activity, you need to ask yourself, is this activity going to add value to my time? Then that time is called value adding activity. On the other hand, if the time that you spend on pursuing an activity is not going to add value, it is called non-value adding activity. So you need to ask yourself, is this activity interesting or useful? Useful activities alone will add value to your time. Interesting activities, you may feel happy to do it, but will not add value to your time. Again, let me give the example of money. Supposing you have 1,000 rupees. You go to a departmental stores. There are 10 things which can be purchased. You ask yourself, what's my profession? What am I doing? Will this particular item be useful to me or interesting to me? Same thing will apply when it comes to investing your time. I wrote a book some time back called The Gift of Time. for which I interviewed over 500 people in various fields, I noticed one common denominator among successful people. They are very clear about the ratio between the available time and the productive time. They are very conscious about what activities add value to their time and what activities do not add value to their time. They are also very clear about, is this activity useful or interesting? It is this difference which makes them different. See you in my next episode.
முறையில் தெளிவாய் கற்க நீ வா கல்வியோடு கலைகள் அனைத்தும் எளிதாய் கற்க நீ வா ABS விண்ணை கோட தன்னை தரும் ABS வெற்றி தரும் மார்க்கம் ABS சுற்றும் உலகின் உச்சம் காட்டும் ABS வித்யாலயா.
தரமான மெட்ரிக் பாடத்திட்டத்துடன் ABS வித்யாலயா திருவள்ளூர்.
Vidya